Hello, and welcome back to Project Ozone.
Hello.
It's night again. I slept literally just before we started. Just before you
cannot
dropped,
tell
I
that
slept,
it's night.
and it's now
I
night
cannot
again.
tell.
I did some things just to make it a
Good.
bit easier to keep going today.
Good.
Thing one is this entire platform is now Draconic solar panels.
I was thinking we
Draconic
had a bit
solar
more
panels.
space.
Turns out, Draconic solar panels are the last solar panel with EMC values. So
but they have an EMC?
I EMC'd them.
Oh.
Actually, that's a lie. I crafted 30 and then realised they had an EMC value and EMC'd the rest.
Yeah, I've just been waiting for them to craft whenever I've been doing them.
So the side effect of this, I also added in a couple more Draconic energy crystals
Oh
to
yeah.
transfer the power. But your core, when it's daytime, the core now says it will take about 300 years to charge.
That's drastically down from where it was before.
It was 1,000 years before. Overnight, it still says 4,000 years because obviously most of our power comes from the solar panels.
But it's getting there. The sun
But we're
is
getting
filling
there.
up.
So that was my. We really don't need this much power, but I would like to fill it up.
Yes.
One of my jobs today is going to be to make the last 3 tiers of solar panel. So ideally, we can then start replacing these with even better ones. The problem we start running into is the throughput of the cables and the energy crystals.
Yes.
We're not at energy crystal throughput yet because we are at cable throughput. So I might need to reorganise where the crystals go. But I can look into that in a minute. Oh, you've made an ultimate singularity.
I have. I found one in the computer. I was looking at what quests I should do.
So the
'cause
next
no
thing
idea
I've
what's going
done
on now.
is I set up the recipe for the transmutation table. The problem is, because it's one that gets done in a extended crafting bench, to set up the recipe you do have to make one.
Yes.
So there is now one in the computer.
Okay.
I did make the components for a second one and then realised that the transmutation table has an EMC value of 50k, which is far cheaper than any of the components, so I will EMC it. So I think that's the bulk of what I've done there. Everything's ready for the tier 6 seeds, so I'll do those in a minute, and then we're going to set up combination crafting.
Yes.
The other thing I did is I learnt Astral Sorcery. Actually, there's 2 things I did. One is that I learnt Astral Sorcery. So I now have my Astral Tome. Basically, if I go in... actually, you might want to find your Astral Tome. I don't know how far through you got and whether you'll be able to see this, but you could have a look.
I have an Astral Tome.
I think you do somewhere. Well, you must do, because you did Astral Sorcery at one point. And I don't think I stole yours. But maybe I did.
It's not in the computer, and I would have put it in one of those chests.
Maybe I did steal yours.
That's fine. I mean,
We can make you one quickly.
I don't know if I need more Astral Sorcery stuff, but it is good to learn.
Yeah, I just want to... it needs pure crystals, which we can craft, so that's, not a major problem.
Yeah.
He says, and then thinks, how long is that going to take it? It's got to make mana infused dust first.
Right, I've got to tick some stuff off my list.
Come on, it doesn't take that long, computer. Please.
We did Liquid Chaos. I'm going to just get rid of everything on my to-make list.
My to-do list is really out of date. I tried updating it, and I gave up.
I cannot remember where we're at with any of this.
Right, here we go. Have an Astral Tome.
Thank you.
So, in my Astral Tome,
Yes.
or Astral Tomb, or whatever you call it, obviously it opens in the research section.
Yes.
And you've got different constellations of research. So you've got the discovery section, you've got the attunement section, you've got the exploration section.
Yes.
You may not have all of those. I can't remember how far through you got.
I have all of them.
Okay. On the right, I've got a tab called Research that I'm currently in, a tab called Constellations that shows the constellations I've discovered.
Yep.
That's what you have to do in the telescope. That's a real pain. Took forever. I have all 12 now.
Okay.
And then I've also got a tab called Perks.
I do not.
Okay, so basically, I think I did do this a couple of months ago, so I'm having to try and remember. I think you get the constellations, and you do a bit of research, and you might have to do something over here. I can't remember with this thing. I think you have to
attune your book.
No, I think you attune
yourself
to a constellation.
Okay.
I attuned myself to this one, evidently. That was glitchy, and sometimes crashed the game, and sometimes didn't work.
Fun.
But I got it to work in the end.
When we're recording.
That gives you a perks tab, which is basically a big star map of different perks. You get basically you attune yourself to one of 5 constellations, and that sets how you gain experience. And then your experience builds up, and when you get a certain amount, you get another level, up to a maximum of 30 perk levels. And then each extra star you unlock on the star map is a level. So I went for the route Armara because that is gain experience by taking damage, which in our armor is, well, you can't actually take damage in our armor, but you can take the armor off, take damage down to 1 heart, then put the armor on, and you instantly regain all your health.
Yes.
So it's not a major problem, and we've got the heart canisters as well, so we have so much health it's not an issue.
Yeah.
That was the quickest way I found to gain experience, because the others are dealing damage, breaking blocks, building blocks, and travelling the world.
I mean, travelling the world is easy. We can move pretty quick.
I don't know if it's discovering biomes or something. And the other thing is, I was aiming for specific perks from that, and they each go to a different direction on the map. So building things or taking damage were the 2 that went the best ways.
Yes.
So I was doing this because I wanted more health. So effectively, on one side, I've got a load of perks that do X% more life. It's generally 5. There's a couple of 15s and some 4s. It gave me a lot more life.
But
on the other side,
infinite health. We don't take.
We do. It's not an issue. I didn't need it. I wanted it.
Fair enough.
On the other side, there's more armor and increased effectiveness of perks.
Okay. So you get bonus health, and then you increase the effectiveness of those health gains.
Yes. There is also a perk that I almost got, but didn't in the end, called Bastion of Flesh, which converts all of my armor increases into life, but removes all my armor. Which I did try, but I decided the bonus armor looked nicer than the bonus hearts I got from it.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind I didn't need either of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, the upshot of it is I have a lot of health now. I can't remember how much, but I did message you at one point with how much.
330. You have 330 health, because I can hover over you.
330 health. Fun.
How much do I have? Wayla should tell you if you hover over me.
140.
Oh. Not quite as much as you.
You've got 40 armor. How much have I got?
89.
89. Yeah. So I now know that the hearts, obviously the coloured hearts, there is an end and it loops.
Mhm.
So eventually you reach the last colour and then it loops back to yellow again. So I'm in the light purple. The second round, the second set of light purple hearts.
Whereas I'm on the first round of pink hearts.
And I have half a bar of green armour, which is after blue armour.
I'm on like dark orange.
Yeah. So I've got a lot of health and armour. I didn't need it, but it does show what the perks of Astral Sorcery can do. I had been sleeping on Astral Sorcery a bit. I hadn't realised that the perks existed.
It's just one of those annoying mods because you can't automate any of it really.
No, it was time consuming.
So you kind of avoid it
to build up the perk experience. I must admit, but I got there in the end. I wouldn't have wanted to do it in a video.
No,
it was much better to do it off camera because it did take several hours. I did also, because I wanted to try out different combos of perks, I did make some duplicates of the world file.
Yeah.
because it's a bit of a... You can get rid of perks, but it's a bit of a pain to. So it's easier just to duplicate the world file and try different streams and see which one was best. There is a calculator online as well, but because we're working with quite fancy armour that we're building on a base of, it wasn't the clearest how it would actually affect anything.
Yeah. Is this worth us doing in Divine Journey then? Since we're
I
still
will be, yes. Once we unlock Astral Sorcery, I will be doing that. That was part of the reason I did it in here, was to learn it.
Yeah.
It was a lot easier to learn the process when I had everything.
Yes. We are effectively in creative mode at this point.
The other thing I did was, do you remember Rack?
Yes.
And the fact that we can buy rewards, including ability totems.
Yes.
I'd forgotten about ability totems. My main thought about this was, you had complained that your new armour doesn't have night vision. I believe.
Maybe? I mean, I can see it if it's day, even when you said it was night.
Yeah, I know, I can see it as if it's day regardless, but I think that is a graphical bug.
Possibly.
Anyway, I think you'd complained you didn't have night vision at one point.
Possibly. Is there a night vision? There is a night
vision ability bottle. I tried applying it, quite frankly, doesn't seem to make a difference to me. So I turned it off. I also tried applying absorption because I thought, bonus 2 hearts. But
quite nice.
It's not permanent. It's triggers for like 5 seconds every 8 seconds or something, so it's constantly appearing and disappearing. Which I found annoying.
I've applied night vision to myself. It's made no difference to my vision.
No. So what you can do is craft an ability bottle.
Yeah.
Which allows you to just remove your abilities and re-add them at will.
Yeah.
So I've got an ability bottle now that has my absorption night vision in it, should I want it. I guess actually my absorption is only level 1 of 5, so maybe if I were to upgrade it. Don't know how I'd do that.
Didn't we have ability bottles somewhere? Or was that Divine Journey that has our souls or something?
In Project Ozone, you start with a random ability bottle. You start with a random ability perk thing that you can activate. The problem is you lose it on death.
Yeah.
So we lost it quite quickly. Also, the perks you start with are not brilliant. They're not the best ones. It's randomised. I don't think we had good perks. I can't remember what they were, but I don't think they were really good. I mean, I did look through the list. I don't think there's any others that really jump out at me as good at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there is a flight totem, but obviously we're way past the need for that now.
Yeah, we can just fly with our armour.
Can't say I am. Yeah, I can't say totally forward. Anyway, I think that basically summarises what was going on. I've prepared everything for the tier 6 seeds.
Okay.
But there's also the 3 recipes for the solar panels in there.
Ah, okay.
I'm going to do the seeds now.
Apparently we already had the recipe set up for the pedestals and crafting core. So I've set those crafting. And they will be in one of these computers.
I'll tell you what I didn't have. I'm missing an ingredient for the Awakened Draconian ones at the very least. Because I don't have
Kappa
HEB 248 oxide fuel.
HEB
248 oxide.
You did have me set that up.
Yeah, I just haven't crafted it yet. So I'll request 4 of those, and that will probably take the next 6 hours to craft, knowing our reactor system, which is currently not doing anything. Oh, actually, no, it's running pretty quick. It's done.
Nice. So yeah, Kappa's got those 3 solar panels. Delta's got those 4 seeds.
Yeah. So I've got everything, pretty much everything ready.
Ooh. The rogue quest that was broken, was it that one broken? We can do the Soulbound Talisman with soul stones.
There has been an update, I think.
Good.
Potentially. I can't remember. What section was it? Row? The Soul
Yeah.
Talisman. Oh yeah, no, so that was part of the reason I was making the transmutation table, was to get to that. So I've got the transmutation table. I will EMC it in a minute once I've done these seeds.
You've got it in your inventory?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm missing 4 witherproof block.
With a proof of that. Is that not set up as a recipe?
Oh, I think I'd assumed it was with a dust blocks. Okay.
With a proof block.
With a proof block. There's only soulstone surrounded by wither skeleton essence. Like, the actual issue is that we only had 3 soulstone.
I've set it up as a recipe. With a proof block for crafting.
Thank you.
Could I have the transmutation table, please?
Oh, I was going to EMC it quickly. That's what I was doing.
I know, I've put some EMC in the left one.
There we go.
Thank you.
There was I put one thing in there and it's been going. It did hundreds of draconic solar panels and it's still going. I can't even remember what I put in.
There we go. Right, transportation chamber. Ooh.
So I think the big thing we need is combination crafting.
Do I link that to myself? I do.
Also, I need to know why.
Where have you gone?
We're not making. We're never going to make it. We're never going to make soul sand.
Could you right click with that in your hand, please? And then throw it back to me.
We're never going to make soul sand.
Is the queue too long?
Well, it's going to be constantly doing canola.
What?
Oh, it has
Why
stopped.
is it doing canola?
Oh, now it's making soul sand. Because it's trying to make empowered canola oil, which it then instantly uses for chaos. The problem is
that process needs to run a bit longer.
Because you only give me, because we only used the enormous or ludicrous inputs on the multi-blocks. Yeah. They need to hit the 32-bit integer to fill up.
Yeah.
So they're never going to fill up. But anyway, the soul sand has made in the end.
You could put a small one down, it's fine.
Okay, but then I'd have to make a small one because we don't actually have any, I don't think.
We
should use the small ones to make the bigger ones.
Oh, this is a pain.
Yeah.
So the next equivalent integration stuff needs a transmutation tablet, not a transmutation table.
Yeah, that's the next quest in whatever chain that is.
Not in
quest
the chain
after,
that I'm looking at.
No, the quest after the transmutation table is a transmutation tablet. I can't remember what chain it was, but
I'm looking at Soul Talisman and then Transmutation Chamber in Applied Energistics.
No, in Phi, there's the transmutation table which you've done, and then transmutation tablet.
Okay.
Which needs a transmutation table, which is why I haven't done it yet, because I hadn't wanted to take the table out of the computer until we were recording.
Fair enough.
And I stupidly hadn't looked up the recipe to see how complicated it was. But the tablet, however, is EMCable. So
it is.
Once you've got one, we can EMC it.
Yep. Right, Chaos Shard. What's the Chaos Shard used for? We needed that for something.
Yeah.
Chaotic Core.
Chaotic Cores, which we do need to make.
I will make a Chaotic Core. How the what's it called? Achievement Altar is glowing.
That's probably because it's night time. That seems to be how it functions.